Life is what you want it to be. So figure out what you want. If you want 20% per month, it's possible. If you want 30% per month, it's possible. If you're happy with 5% per month, it is possible.
My average this year for those is 7%.
Amazing.
I came into the year with a goal of 6 and I'm at
That's
7.
fantastic.
It's amazing,
Yeah.
right?
I'm only spending half an hour and I'm getting results.
Lewis, you must be really proud
I'm
because
very
here's a
proud,
real
yeah.
live person who has followed
Yeah.
all the things and is smashing it.
Yeah. We just thought it'd be really great. Sarah was on the podcast in season 1, but you've been continuing with your trading, continuing with your mentorship, and you are getting fantastic results. So we kind of want to talk about that and see how things are going. We can be so focused on this is what I want to achieve this year, we forget what we've achieved right now. Hello everybody and welcome to the STARTrading Podcast, Garden Edition with the Sarah Special.
Cheers to
Cheers
that.
everyone.
Cheers.
Welcome
Yeah.
again.
Thank you.
They don't clink because they're plastic. Today we just thought it'd be really great. Sarah was on the podcast in season 1, but you've been continuing with your trading, continuing with your mentorship, and you are getting fantastic results. So we kind of want to talk about that and see how things are going, don't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So what's new with you? That's a very nondescript question. I'm going to ask a question then. So from kind of when we last spoke to now, what are you doing differently? Has anything changed? You continue with the same process? What's going on?
Continued with the same process, was loving it so much. I've now progressed to day trading on
Amazing.
top of the swing trade.
I want to hear all about this, please.
I've got some questions too. So first of all, because people will be like, but Sarah, are you still in your job?
Yes, unfortunately.
So how are you managing to swing trade and day trade on top of a job? I think that's a fair question.
So the swing trades only take, I'm now down to, I can knock those out in 20 minutes. Like
Yeah.
the amount of data I can just see on the screen in front of me now has gotten, I can do that so quickly. And that's, as soon as I get up, I have my cup of tea and I do that anyway. So that's way before work. The morning strategy is another one that's before work. And then I have a lunchtime one, where I work in an office, it's quite easy for me to undock and just go sit in a meeting room. So it's in my lunch. I can go somewhere where I'm undisturbed, or quite a lot of the time, because it's finance in a construction firm, there's actually at lunchtime, people they say they're going on site, but really I don't know. It's empty and
Yeah.
I can just I'm at my desk all by myself in my own little section. So it's quite
Amazing.
easy.
Yeah.
And then the final one is in the evening once I get home around dinner time. So
So you
Perfect.
jump on 3 times a day to do a bit of day trading?
yes,
Ooh.
in 3 little hour sections at the most. I'd never be on more than an hour at a time.
Okay. And is it very different to the swing trading, or are you doing this similar strategies but in different time frames?
So they started off as variations, because I was originally looking for the swing trades to be able to do on day trades, and along the way kind of progressed into something a little different, and they're on a much smaller time frame. So it's very different to the swing trading where like it barely moves in one day, and now it moves an awful lot in like
What
a
time
couple of
frames
minutes.
are you using? Minutes?
Minutes, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
quite
so it's very
exciting.
different.
Yeah.
to
It does
swing.
definitely increase the intensity, right? Because I have
Absolutely.
day traded, and I don't not enjoy day trading, but I've done a lot of it in the past, and I prefer swing trading because I now have to run the business and everything like that. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So, how have you found that going through the mentorship with STARTrading has prepared you for that greater level of intensity? And are you glad you started with swing trading? Where are you kind of at with that?
Yes, so 100% with the swing trading, because that's given me the foundation that I needed. I don't think I would have been capable of going straight into the day trading because it is so intense. When you're on minute candles, it moves in the blink of an eye sometimes, and like your brain can't even catch up what's just happened. Like it
Yeah.
moves that fast.
Wow.
So I think I needed to go through that process of the swing trades to understand the markets, and then slowly build up to moving down the time frames.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been, I don't think, I wouldn't have stuck it out if I hadn't had that foundation knowledge of the swing trades. And it was
Yeah.
only because the swing trades ended up working out so well. I got to a point where I was consistently being profitable. So I knew that I could do it, like it had that extra bit. Well, you was able to do it on this one. It's just getting used to a different time frame.
Yeah. It's a weird one, because I'm just thinking about one of my experiences day trading, which happens quite a lot when you're on those lower time frames, is you can place a trade and the second you've placed it, you've already lost the money.
Yes.
In the same way you can place a trade and the second you placed it, you've made money. And it's a really weird experience. And we were talking a little bit today about how when you are first learning how to trade, or you come in with all these preconceived ideas about money and the fact you have to work hard to make money and it takes time to make money and all of this, and all of a sudden I've lost money.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've made money.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, like it really does start to break down that belief system that it takes time to make money.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about get rich quick, of course. We need to learn the process, we need to learn the system, and there's no way you could go to making money consistently through day trading straight off the bat. It does take that learning experience.
Yes. I also found as well that it helped me focus more on thinking about trades and your plan and your setup rather than the money value, because like you say, something could happen in an instant, like it's over within seconds. And then it made me focus about, well, there's nothing to focus on here, like the money's gone or you've won. It was about, have I got a proper plan in place? Have I got proper risk management? And focus more on those things to keep me safe in the market. And actually now the money's becoming more of a, like, just as a result, rather than what I would put too much focus on that, and it would be about, I just wanted to win that trade and that money, and now it's more about the actual trading.
Brilliant. So I know when we spoke last time, you kind of had these goals of what you wanted to achieve, kind of like on a monthly basis. You ended, remind us what you ended as an average per month from your trading in 2023. What did you end on kind of as an average?
5.5 as a monthly average.
And can you believe she wasn't happy with that? She wasn't. She wanted
really
more.
Good.
She wanted more.
Really good.
Yeah.
And
so,
that's the 3 strategies.
That was the 3 strategies.
Okay.
Cool. So now let's kind of separate some things out just for super clarity. So now with the 3 strategies alone, we're halfway through 2024. Yes. Where am I? I've had one of these. Sorry, everyone. 2024. What's your average per month from those 3 main strategies?
My average this year for those is 7%.
Amazing.
I came into the year with a goal of 6.
Yeah.
And I'm at 7.
That's fantastic.
It's amazing, right?
6, the golden number to double your account.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So we're set to double our account this year, which means we've already 50%ed our account so far this year.
Wow.
Yeah, if you think of it that way.
Well done.
Yeah. Do you know what? This is actually, and we will continue, Sarah, bear with, but definite sidebar here. Sometimes I think people forget, and you actually challenged me on this in one of our podcasts talking about me, you forget to stop and smell the roses.
Yeah.
And we can be so focused on this is what I want to achieve this year, we forget what we've achieved right now.
Yes.
And you've already 50%ed your account.
That's insane.
You've got to take those moments. Like, I find it now, I will have specific times where I sit down and write these things, because it makes me focus, because you do grab onto the negative things. Like I might have lost, like with my day trading, I might have had a few losers in a row, and I know I'm focusing on that, and it's so easy to forget everything you have achieved. So I now purposely take time to write it down, to remember, like, this isn't bad. Your
so
results are positive overall. Stop focusing on this one bad result. Like it's gonna happen, you're not gonna win. It's okay. So don't worry about it. Like just keep doing what you're doing and keep remembering. There's a lot of good in there. There's a lot you've achieved in there.
And for everyone listening, just a little reminder, Sarah started on Forex and 5 with us. So if you guys want to join us for an introductory event where you get mentorship, coaching for a whole week, then it's a fantastic place to start.
It works and it's real.
It's
and it's fun. It's really fun, Forex and 5.
And although we are having a drink, don't trade drunk.
No.
It's a bad idea. Cool. So that is our swing trading results so far this year, which is phenomenal. And I don't want to skip over it. Like, fantastic result. It just shows what's possible. What now you've added in day trading are let's separate out day trading from swing trading. What have been your swing trading results so far?
So they've been staggered. This is the first month that I'm doing all 3, because I had to, I'm still continuing my group coaching, and I was trying to just back test all of them at once, but Josh was like, let's focus on one, get one back tested so you can at least go live with that.
Yeah.
So it started in May. I had completed all the back testing for the lunchtime strategy. So I was live since May with that, and the average on that one is 9% that I've got so far.
Yeah.
This is what I need. Where's my lunchtime day
It's
trading?
coming. We're working on it. It's coming.
I'm speaking to Josh after this. That's amazing.
Yes, I like it. It really suits my lifestyle. I think doing that at the lunchtime and in that little window as well. It's not constantly sitting at the charts, because I started to wonder after I had success from my swing trading. I wondered, actually, do I want to day trade? Do I want to be at the charts every day? I'm getting good results from this. Actually,
exactly.
Isn't this like good enough? I'm only spending half an hour and I'm getting results. Like, how do I feel about sitting at the charts? And then I realized with the STARTrading morning strategy, like, actually, is there capacity here? Because that's a day trading strategy and we're not sitting at the charts all day. So it kind of grew from there and became these little snippet hours. I was like, this is more like it. Little day trading strategies.
Yeah, exactly. And the reason why a lot of us get into trading is we want freedom. So do I really want to trade? And this is why I stopped day trading in general, because I know I have a couple of day trading strategies, but they're those short time blocks. And I didn't want to spend my life in front of a screen. I mean, I do now teaching people, but I didn't want to spend like my life in front of, like, intently looking at charts. Like, that's not what I was. Just trading a job for another job, and that's the opposite of what I was trying to achieve and what I was trying to do. So I love that you kind of had that realization as well. Like, is that really, yes, I could make money that way, but is there a different way that I could be generating really good income?
If Sarah spent 12 hours a day trading,
it'd be madness.
She'd just be like 10xing her account every day.
Who needs Warren Buffett?
No, I think that's so cool that trading can give you the flexibility to happily trade half an hour a day and double your account every year. But also dip in at lunch if you want, dip in at breakfast.
It's
incredible.
Exactly. And it is that flexibility. And that's why we've always striven. Is that the word? No more of these. Always strive to create that flexibility. And it's also why I make sure that we focus people on swing trading first, because that is the ultimate flexibility there. So amazing. So bless you. We'll cut that out. Actually, no, leave it in. It's real. We're open, honest, and real. There we go. Have you got any other questions?
No, I think
I'm trying to think of one.
Smashing it. What's next for you?
I don't, just be consistent now. Like, now I'm live with all the free day trading. I now want to see that I can consistently be profitable. So I've now got new goals. I seem to have high expectations. So Josh has let me have a goal and an aim. So my goal now is 10% every month, but my aim is 15% every month. But I really actually want 20.
It's doable.
It is. I'm at 20% now this month today.
Cheers to that. We're turning into the same person.
I know we are. The more Prosecco, the more we merge. And it's brilliant. I mean, I'm gonna drop my own numbers here, because why not? So, like, last month I was 14%. And I was very happy with that. But I'm not trading as many day trading strategies as you, because it doesn't suit me to do it. So again, it's what are you happy with? And this is where, like, life, I'm looking directly into the camera because I'm really serious. Life is what you want it to be. So figure out what you want. If you want 20% per month, it's possible. If you want 30% per month, it's possible. If you're happy with 5% per month, it is possible. It's actually unbelievably possible. Really. So I love that, because one of my new quotes I have printed on my computer screen, literally printed off, cut out, stuck on. I love a quote. Is just, you choose the life you want. And I look at that every single day, and so I'm choosing the life that I want. So life is what you make it, and what you choose, but not what you make it, what you choose for it to be.
And that's very much a verb. Like, you have to actively go and do it. It's not going to happen to you. You're not going to get rich quick. But Lewis, you must be really proud, because here's a real live person who has followed all the things and is smashing it. And it's just,
This is a question I have, which is a dangerous question to ask, actually. and I know we want snacks, but this is a dangerous question to ask. How much of your, I can't believe I'm going to ask this. This is proper putting you on the spot. How much of your, and I want an honest answer. How much of your success do you think is down to you being you versus the support and the resources you've got from STARTrading?
This is an easy one because
I was just going to say it's all her.
no, it's the opposite. It's all STARTrading, because I did try to do this myself before.
Yeah.
When I looked for a side hustle, I found that I think trading would suit me, and I was adamant I would self-teach.
Yeah.
And it was just horrible. It was awful. I was always doing something trading related and had no clue whatsoever. So I never would have been able to do any of this if I hadn't have made that starting point. Because I don't know if you remember, on my first one, I said to you I had found your ebook and it was in a no pile.
Yes.
Because when I first saw it, I thought, I'm too dumb to do this. And then after trying to self-teach, I thought, oh, well, I've got nothing to use. This is actually a whole week long. I've not seen that.
Remind us when you started with STARTrading.
That was the end of May that I done that Forex and 5.
So
end of
about
May 2023.
14 months in
Gosh.
now. That's crazy,
Yeah,
isn't it, really?
that's very good.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, absolutely well done. Yeah. And this is what's so exciting when people do the work.
Yeah.
And we say this all the time, like, we can give you everything, all the resource, all the support. We cannot do it for you. And people that do it for themselves, with our support, they're the ones who make success out of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, massive well done.
I've had great support as well. Like, I still have my coaching session with Josh every week, and he's always trying to rein me in because I'm like, I want more, I want more now. Like, what can I do? And he's like, you come every week with like a new idea. Let's finish working on the idea we had last week, shall we? I was like, okay, well, fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough, if I must.
Yeah.
And it is good to have those. And when you spend time in the market, you do start to see these other opportunities that you can then learn how to capitalize on. I think that's one thing that people don't realize about STARTrading. Sometimes they think, oh, they're going to teach me this strategy, and this strategy. It's like, no, well, yes, but no, we're teaching you a strategy. We're teaching you multiple strategies, but beyond that, we're teaching you how to create and master and adapt and evolve strategies over time to make them even more suitable to you and what you want to achieve.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely smashed it, Sarah. Love it. We'll have to get her on in another year's time.
We definitely.
Yeah.
Well, we only had a few.
now.
We only had a few months between
I
this one and
know.
the last one. So
I know, exactly.
Christmas.
And you've joined the coaching team now. So how are you finding that
Yes.
transition?
Tough.
You're so good,
fun.
though.
It's really,
you're so
really
good.
fun. I love it. And I'm so excited for people, but I'm struggling with time. Is I have a whole new appreciation for Josh.
Yeah.
He makes it look so easy, and he's never overrun. And I've never felt that I've been cut off. I'm like, sorry guys, I've got the next call started.
Yeah,
I need to keep you in the waiting room 5 more minutes.
Yeah, it's a whole different skill set.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're killing it at that as well.
He
So we're
makes it
very
look
happy.
so easy though. It's
Yeah.
really fun. It's
He had a
so
very
nice.
good teacher, to be fair to him, didn't he? Yeah.
Who?
Josh Jones.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
of course.
sorry. Yeah. No, I see what you mean now. Yeah, you're right. You're not on the podcast next season. Yeah, brilliant. Well, thank you very much for joining us today.
No problem.
We're going to continue to drink Prosecco and have some fun. But I think beforehand, it's snack time. Yeah. So we're going to do some snack magic. So are you ready? In 3. Why are you not clicking?
I'll click.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Whoa! It even works in the garden. Can you believe that?
You're just magical.
I know. We've been saying this is like level 5 trader. You can just manifest stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right,
She
so
can
as a
can't wait
guest,
to get there.
you get to decide who was the winner. So
Should we unveil it?
we'll unveil
Ready?
it. Ooh! We have become the same person. That's right. Thank you.
Okay. What would you like to try? Right.
So what do you see? What do you see, Sarah?
Perfectly portioned honey barbecue multigrain snacks.
Now, this is
Back to M&S.
This is public service announcement to M&S. Calling it a perfectly portioned tells me automatically it is not the right portion size for me. Like straight off the bat. And what else do you
Also,
see?
please sponsor the podcast.
Also, please sponsor the podcast. Yeah.
Oh, Biscoff, actual biscuits.
Biscoff biscuits.
That's a strong move.
That is a very strong move.
Yeah.
But we're not going to let you know who bought what. Although you may be able to tell already. I've got no hands.
I'll hold this. You can serve.
Right.
Perfectly portioned.
Perfectly portioned honey barbecue multigrain snacks. Would like to try one? And you have to rate it out of 10 as a combined score for
Taste.
taste and
That's
surprise.
really nice.
Is it nice?
Surprisingly nice.
Mmm.
Do you know what? I'm not gonna. You rate first. I'll rate after.
I'm really impressed. I wasn't expecting that.
Surprise is high.
Yes. I would go
taste is
with
good.
8 for that.
Nice. I was gonna go like 9 or 10 because A, I was surprised. B, it tastes good.
That does taste really good.
Mm.
I
Right.
thought my mind was already made up when I saw what they were, but that surprised me.
Hey, time will tell. Sarah, time will tell. Now over to the Biscoffy biscuits.
Thank you.
The colour of that cream doesn't look quite right though, does it?
Is it vanilla?
Oh, it might be. Yeah.
It is vanilla, yeah. That's good.
Yummy.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
In Swanage, we've got the best ice cream places that literally do their homemade, handcrafted ice cream, loads of flavours, and they do a Biscoff flavoured ice cream with bits of this in it, and it's
That sounds amazing.
yeah.
Right, out of 10.
9.
The Biscoff's got it.
Yeah.
So who do you think bought what?
I think Sophie bought the Biscoff. Oh no, I know you go M&S. You bought that and you bought the Biscoff.
Yeah, I was a Biscoff, so I'm a winner. I'm winning a lot this time round.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, we came to Lewis's house today, and I had my M&S bag. And what bag did you bring?
Poundland.
Nice.
Why not?
Why not?
That's been the podcast. So thank you everybody for joining us on this episode of In the Garden with Lewis and Sophie, aka the STARTrading Podcast. We will see you very soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey.